What's up, everybody? Yes, I am back. You guys already know what time it is with this guy right here. I don't talk about it, I stay about it. But anyways, today I was told to keep my neighborhood out my mouth. Funny story, people. I will touch on that, but before I do, I have to give a shout out to all my subscribers, my followers, the people that's been interacting with my channel and keeping me in the algorithm. And not last but not least, my channel members, man. Much love and respect to you guys, man. What you guys do is it wasn't expected of you guys, but hey, I really appreciate it. And eventually, like I said, once I do my my lives, more than likely you guys will be my moderators. To help keep crowd control. Let's just put it this way, put it that way. Before I move on to touch on that individual that told me to keep my neighborhood out my mouth, I need to remind you guys, this is a fitness channel. If you want to get started on your fitness journey, you guys already know what time it is. If you're hesitant on reaching out to me, go to my Instagram and check out my my content there, because I've been I have like over 2 years of content that I've been putting up. Gym workouts, backyard boogie workouts, a whole bunch of stuff. But it's over 2 years of content, showing my transformation, how I went from fat to fit to ripped. You know what I mean? I do have a blueprint that will get you the results that you've been chasing after time. You will also see that on my Instagram as well, with my transformations that I have there in the highlights. I have testimonials. I actually have some foods that I put up there, my meals that I actually eat on a daily, so go check this stuff out, man. It's there's a lot of free knowledge that you could gain from there, especially if you're one of them cats that are just wanting to be cheap with themselves. At the end of the day, when you invest in yourself, it becomes the best investment that you will make, and I emphasize on that because, by you investing in yourself and becoming that best version of yourself, and you start becoming healthier than what you've been in the past, especially us people, we put our bodies through torture, you know what I mean? And not necessarily it's always physical torture. It's internally with the foods that we feed it. A lot of this food out there is so harmful to your body, but we're blind to see it. And these big companies are able to put food out there that really does more harm than good, you know what I mean? And they get away with it, because I'm gonna give you a quick example. They may promote something that's very healthy for you and has zero sugar, but where's it getting that sweetness from? They actually substituted that sugar with a synthetic form of sweetener, and more than likely this synthetic form is going to be worse for you than regular sugar. You know what I mean? Why? Because your body can't identify what it is. It's not natural, so you're doing more harm than good. But that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So be aware and cautious of what you put in your body, people, because growing up when you're younger, you don't really see the effects of the harm that it's doing. But after years and years of eating a certain way, that's when the health conditions tend to start knocking at your door, But anyways, people, yeah, this is a fitness channel. If you want to get started, like I said, you could go to my Instagram and check me out. I'm right there. I'm High Power Fitness, high_power_fitness_, or you could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Ain't really nothing to it but to do it, people. You can't talk about it, you just got to be about it. It's not a puzzle, it's not hard to figure out. It's just putting your ego and pride to the side and reaching out, you know what I'm saying? before I do move on to what I need to speak on, I'm going to give you guys a quick little breakdown on what I do with my program, for especially for the guys that are new to my channel and just viewing it. When you reach out to me, we get on there, we discuss your fitness goals. I go over a little bit about your lifestyle, where you're currently at in your physical condition, and that's how I go about building your program. And once it's built, we can make adjustments as we go. Okay, and so what I will do for you, I will build you a daily workout plan that comes with videos explaining to you exactly how to do the workouts correctly. It will come with the amount of repetitions, the amount of sets, the rest period in between. And this is something that's going to be done in a digital format, so you don't have to take a paper and pencil. Everything will be stored in its memory because it's going to be tracked on my private training app. Okay, and at the end of your workouts, you hit your save button. That way you save your stats. And with those stats, you become your biggest competitor, because you want to compete against your old stats. And when you reach the goals that I set for you, that's when you're going to see your maximum results. But by reaching those results, you're also going to have your nutrition dialed in. And I also dial in your nutrition. I will build you some nutritional meals that will get you started. And you run those in. And once you get familiar with the science behind the way this program works, then you can make adjustments. Or you could get on the phone with me and we will make adjustments accordingly. You know what I mean? Because I do tailor programs for every last one of my team members, because I want them to enjoy the journey. I don't want them to travel in discomfort. You know what I mean? Because usually with discomfort, it's natural for us humans to take the easiest path of resistance, of less resistance. You know what I'm saying? So that's very important, you know, that communication with my team member and me being the coach, because like I said, I want you to enjoy the journey and just trust the process. You know, it's not something that's going to happen overnight. So if anybody told you that there's a magic pill, they're full of shit. If there is one, shoot it to me, because I'm 54 and I do this stuff day in, day out. I don't miss. As a matter of fact, tomorrow I will be getting up in the morning, doing my 300 single pump burpees. Trust and believe, I'll knock them out easy now, because that respiratory virus that I caught, that bug, I shook it. I shook it like a bad habit. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I do my 300 burpees, get ready, do a second stretch, and then I take off and go do my 7-mile run. I do this religiously, and don't anybody get offended by me using that. It's just something that I do every Sunday. You know, I don't miss, rain or shine. Even if it hails, I'm out there getting mine. You know, you can't talk about it, you just got to be about it. So yeah, people, if you really want to get started on your fitness journey and you don't know how to get started, shoot me a DM, man. I'll lead you the right way, whether you sign up or not. You know, but if you're going to shoot me your number, be ready to make an investment in yourself. You're going to have to, it's going to be required of you to leave a deposit, okay? An initial deposit, and after that, we'll come up with a payment plan that works best for your budget, you know, because like I said, I don't want it to interfere with your regular lifestyle. You know, I want you to still be able to do the things that you normally do, and make payments comfortably to your budget. You know, like I said, I don't put a ticket on any of my team members. The ones that do make payments, they make them accordingly. You know what I mean? And I'm cool with it. As long as you're able to pay off your program before it expires, doesn't matter how you guys want to pay, once a week, bi-weekly, once a month, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So anyways, people, enough of that. Time to move on to the person that told me to keep my neighborhood out of my mouth. So I guess the individual that spoke, you know, he's obviously a troll. I said I was going to refrain from using that term, but it's just I can't, you know. It's just I tried to do it because Funny Bunny can label a very wide selection of people. But Funny Bunnies also covers other titles. Let's just put it that way. I won't get into it. For those of you that know, the ones that done time behind the walls, what a funny bunny can be. There's different meanings to that. So I'm gonna keep it simple with this one. I guess this was the Mexica, the trolls or something. He went on there and wolfed and said that he got at individuals from my neighborhood and get whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And for those of you guys that don't understand the whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop part, it's just something that we ramble when we're behind them walls. You know what I mean? In other words, it's like womp, 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 womp. We ain't trying to get into the full detail of shit. It's bullshit. You know what I mean? So anyways, this individual claims he's got that he reached out to individuals from my neighborhood and that he's done some really good time with them. Really, he's done some time with them, and where this individual had received his information from, I have no idea. So what I ended up doing was removing his theme, because the names that he dropped out there shouldn't be dropping names, for one. You know what I mean? That's a no-no. So right away that raises antennas to me. And more than likely it was probably somebody trying to push my buttons or trying to see if they could pump some information out of me. This ain't gonna happen. So all bullshit aside, you really don't know who's viewing your channel. I know there's a lot of law enforcement on there, guaranteed. You know what I mean? And nowadays, especially coming from my neighborhood, most law enforcement that is working there grew up in the neighborhood, so they have a certain stilo to them. You know what I'm saying? But it stands out. That fools, they think they're gangster themselves, but they may be in their own right. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's here nor there. So anyways, this individual reached out to me and wolfed a lot of shit and said that I'm gonna have to keep my neighborhood out my mouth. Okay, whoop de whoop de whoop. And I laughed about it as soon as I see that, right? Because first and foremost, I really would never expect any of my homies to go about doing something in that form of manner. My homies are professional. They were all raised the way they were supposed to have been raised in the neighborhood. And we have a certain way we conduct ourselves. Like I said in my past video, my neighborhood, us homies from my neighborhood, we hold ourselves to a very high standard. We have a very long reputation that goes back a lot of years, people. More than the average cat knows, and I won't speak on it. If you know, you know. There's a couple individuals. There's a couple individuals on social media that believe they know the founder of my video, but it's incorrect information. But at the end of the day, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't need to know. You know what I'm saying? It's that would be considered neighborhood business, and I won't put that out there for anybody, because especially here on social media. Come on now, that's crazy. This stuff's for the birds, man. So anyways, so I got technically banged on by a troll, okay? Because what I do, I laugh. Whenever I see comments, I laugh about it, and I'll go and I'm gonna put you guys up on a little game, Mr. Trolls and Funny Bunnies. I will look at your profile. You see these profiles that have like years of that they've had a channel and they got like maybe one subscriber and shit like that. These folks are usually probably burnt out. Some old cats just trying to be relevant. You know what I mean? Studying everybody, picking up the vernacular. You know what I mean? Or who knows? Maybe watching fucking National Geographic, picking up a little bit of game, but don't go for that National Geographic shit. That the locked what was that locked abroad or whatever it was. It's a way different get down from here in California. The way us folks roll, and I'm referring to neighborhoods. But anyways, this individual, yes, I ramble on. That's what I do. He banged on me, claimed that he known certain people, and he dropped some names. So immediately, I had to look in his profile and see who this individual is, because for that individual dropping names that he did, basically was trying to label certain individuals in, you know, wanting some type of validation that these individuals' names that he dropped were authentic. So my reaction right away, I looked at his profile. It's some nerdy ass dude. This dude, they might as well have given him a fucking tractor with the backhoe or something, you know, because he failed to keep his stuff on private. I've seen some old clips, and I won't get into that because people may think that I'm racist, and I'm not. You know what I mean? Like I've said in the past, and I'm going to tell you guys today, I'm not racist, man. I fucking hate everybody the same. You know what I mean? So can't be racist, right? But I do have love for everybody that's out there pushing that vibe and trying to, you know, that's going through the struggle. You know what I mean? The people that I could recognize with. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's struggle is going to be different. But anyways, people, like I said, I did my research before I went and did anything. Then I removed him, and I actually I didn't block him. What I did, I guess they got a feature on there that could make my channel invisible to him. That way I don't pop up on his feed. Because more than likely this individual was just tired of seeing my mug come up on his end and decided to try to shoot at me. Or maybe he wasn't just a troll, but maybe he might have been someone else. You know, who knows? Maybe the content that he had in there might have been bullshit. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I never know, and I really don't give a shit. But the moral of this story is, man, don't believe everything you hear on social media, man, because you just never know who is bumping their gums or tapping their fingertips behind this screen. You know, as far as myself, what you see is what you get. I don't sugarcoat nothing for anybody. And coming from where I come from, that's not the way we get down. You know, like I said in my past video, our homies conduct themselves to the most respectful and professional manner that could be expected from another person. That's just the way we was raised, man. You know, so anyways, with that being said, man, I'm going to bring this video to an end. But for you trolls, man, get with the fucking program. Stop it already. Now, with that being said, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, put your notification bell and all, share this channel, and let's get it to 10,000, baby. You guys already know what time it is. Once it hits that 10,000, we're going to start doing some lives. That's when that YouTube Yarda will become activo. Now get up and get yours.